Hey guys, DoubleDouble Gaming here. Quick update. Reason we haven't really been posting any videos, within the last couple days. Thursday night, I got my new case for my computer and the Coolmaster Elite 430, and unfortunately, my motherboard didn't support it. It was a BTX motherboard out of a stock case, and it didn't fit in this case here. So unfortunately, it's not supportive. The case only supports micro ATX and ATX, so I ordered an ATX, or micro ATX motherboard, sorry about that, and it'll be supported by this case, and I'll be able to go through, as you can see, these bays right here. We weren't able to, obviously the BTX motherboard, I don't know what it was, it's just what came in my stock case, and it's kind of uncommon, I guess. I think it's common back in like 06 or 07, it's an older case, but I bought it with Windows 7 already installed on it, so there's been some upgrades to it. But anyways, long story short is it wouldn't, the case didn't support it, and BTX goes backwards, so I had the VGA and my PCI slots and all that not even going towards the right way, and there was no way I could mount it. There was only one screw that would match up, and that's just a cheesy way. What's the point in even buying a case if you can't even get it to support it? So that's why I got the micro ATX motherboard coming in. Should be good. I popped out all these, unfortunately, because I was kind of pissed off and thought I was going to try to make it work and make the cables actually run in the case, which would have just been a nightmare. I'm going to need to get another power supply. Not right now. I'm going to budget up, get a nice one, save some money. Kind of on a budget right now. That's why I'm trying to. Kind of sucks I had to get the motherboard. I just dropped $40 on the case, which is a good deal. It's really cheap. I'm not complaining about that. It's just having to drop more money on a motherboard. Motherboard was only $40, but $80 right there. Could have went halfway towards a new processor. So either way, I was going to get the case just so I can start building up. Alright, anyways, tonight, I've had the power supply. Unfortunately, this piece of crap power supply, 375 watt, that came with my stock case, stock computer, it has nowhere to screw into, so it's just going to be sitting here laying in here, because that right there blocks it from going back any further, and it's a stock power supply, what can you say? And this is all the way at the edge right here. It's pushed up against that. I guess it's pretty secure. I'm going to have cables, the hard drive. It can't really, I'm not going to be moving my case around. Obviously, it's going to be in one spot, so should be fine. Asked my friend on that a couple questions whether or not I'm good. But it's going to have to be until I get a power supply. Hard drive, I mounted down here. And no, it's not blocking the fan. You can barely see it, but I didn't want to go any higher. I didn't want to block the fan, because that's the only fan I have right now. I have two case fans that came with my stock one, and it's a piece of crap. They're just not going to work. So I'm going to have to get, I think they're $7.99 a piece for these 120s, and you can mount two 120s right here on the top, and you can mount one on the back. Obviously, most people who have this case know that. And you can mount one on the bottom, but that's going to be tough with how big my power supply is, so maybe you can put an 80 down there. I'm not even going to worry about that. And then you can do one on the vent, which is over there laying on my bed. That's about it, really. Just want to do a quick update. This is why I haven't been on, and I don't know when I'm going to get the motherboard. Should be sometime early this week, so. Yep, cable management's going to be tough. They don't want you, I've read a lot on it, they don't want you running behind the motherboard. They don't even give you room to, so. But they did give you room to go behind these bays right here for the hard drive, and I slid them around back there, those colored wires, so. A lot of color going on wire-wise, a lot of wires. It looks a mess right now, but when I get the motherboard in, and my friend, when he gets back, he's going to help me with some cable management when he comes to my house, so. Should be good. But that 120 is going to have to work to support it. Like I said, I have no crazy parts going on. It's got a dual core with DDR2 memory, nothing crazy, a GT430, nothing too, not going to cost too much. The only thing I'm worried about is, not really worried about anything. It's hopefully no overheat issues. The other case didn't really have any overheat issues and had two pieces of crap fans in it, which I guarantee this 120 can make up for that. And then obviously the heatsink on the CPU should be able to cool it down good enough. Not doing anything too crazy. I was getting like 150 degree temperatures max on a full load Fahrenheit, but Celsius, I don't know, it was in the 50s or 40s or something, but should be good. The graphics card has a fan on it too, so I'm not worried about that overheating. And there's plenty of exhaust vents, and some people are taking off those mesh dust things up here. There's one on the bottom, but yeah. I just popped the front panel on and or off and then put it back on. yeah, that's about it. Got the tool list right there, and should be pretty easy to do the motherboard. Just put the risers down and get the thing installed. The only thing I'm worried about, and you guys can comment and help me out, is the CPU. I've watched a couple videos on how to do it. I just don't want to mess a pin up because I cannot afford to buy a new CPU. But I've heard that if you just take your time and stuff, you should be good. Just don't pressure it. So, but anyways, there's my disk drive. Pretty decent disk drive. Nothing. I don't need anything crazy. I barely even use it. So, but yeah, I got that installed. And there's the front of the case. But anyways, blue LEDs. One blue LED. But hopefully I can find some deals on fans, but I'm not going to worry about them. Let's see where the temperatures are at, and I start having overheat issues, and once I start getting better parts, I mean, because there's no point in getting a bunch of fans if you don't even have any parts that are worth cooling down. But yeah, that's about an update for today. Expect maybe an unboxing on that motherboard for some of the people that are just willing to replace the motherboard or had the same problem as me and won't fit in the case, or I thought it was an ATX, but I should have looked. I was just such in a hurry to get the case ordered because I want to start upgrading parts. Next buy should be a monitor. I'm not sure about that. I might either do that because I'm buying a new motherboard right now, so I'm not going to get a processor because then I have to buy another new motherboard. So it'll have to last me for a couple months. Maybe a 1 terabyte. I'm not even using this full 160 gig right there, so I still have like 90 something left, so it should be good. Anyways, I've rambled on enough. Quick update, and that's about it. The only thing, this power supply, yeah, it should be good. Just a block. I mean, the thing is just huge, taking up half the case. But anyways, should be good. But yeah, parts upgrading. I should be doing a new power supply soon. That's probably what I'll do when I do get the money, because this just, I mean, the gray with the black, it just doesn't look good. I know the CD drive and the hard drive don't really help, but should be good. Motherboard coming soon. Unboxing on that. Thanks for watching. Quick update. Thanks.